What is the difference between a low elo dummy and a high elo dummy? Game 1, we get them white pieces, so let's put our faith in the almighty London.
Okay, looks like the game started. We have the black pieces. Let's just play normal. I'm going to start with d5.
Not playing London, then what are we doing? So Mr. Doug does not go for the Benoni life. That is good. We can enjoy our London life. No funny business. But he can still go crazy with early c5, can go crazy with early e5, or with his, the g business. So let's see what Mr. Doug is doing.
What I know about Tushar, he plays the Jobava London, and I like c5 against this one. You just want to try and fight back against this pawn.
We got the pony out, c5 is the way, bro attacks the pawn. I think the best way is to push here, but what I like to do is, just save my teeny pawn, keep it cool, let's not mess it up. He takes, we takes. I think he knows the business. This is why bro is the high elo dummy and we the low elo dummy. He says no hopping for us. We hop the pony. You want to hop the pony there, put the queen there, long castle and attack like a madman. Hop it, hop it. Queen here could be an idea to counter attack. We take, bro takes, and black is gonna squeeze us. That is reasonable. We'll take the pony down, put the fatty queen there, and castle. Oh, it's gonna be a masterclass. This is giving us a throwback to the WIM game where she went B, queen here, and just rolled us like crazy.
I have actually seen a game that he played against WIM. He's gone for the similar line, and I think she played pawn to e6 here, which is a good move. We want to get this bishop ready to develop, and we'll see if he goes long castles. Okay, long castles. I believe that she went pawn to b5 here. Now, let's see if he has come up with an improvement. I think he played g4 last time.
I think he can hop in the pony and be very problematic, so we need to be a bit extra careful. b5 makes sense. Queen here, push, all that isn't coming. We got to focus on the attack. I think the thing we need to remember is after this, maybe we don't take here because this pony is an important defender. Okay, so Mr. Doug did not rush it. Rook does look very good on the open C file. And I think against the WIM, we pushed it and we rushed it. I think we need to go juicer there to prevent the pony hopping and kind of take it slow. No need to go crazy. Slow and steady is the way. We develop the piece, we connect the rooks, we're threatening to push it. If he pushes, then we don't mind going back. Can go there, but I'm not a big fan of it because we want the pony to go back home and become a teddy bear that the king can hug and hide behind. It is risky, not gonna lie. A very risky business.
Wow, knight b1. Knight b1 is not a move I was expecting, for sure, because the knight seems pretty hemmed in, but I guess he can go to d2. I'm not really sure. Knight b1 is a weird move. Okay, bishop e7, and on g5, knight e4. I mean, we have all these pieces attacking there. Yeah, bishop e7 is a move that has to get played at some point, so I'm just going to play it now. And we're not afraid of bishop takes on a6 because rook goes to a8, bishop goes back, and we can just take this guy. So I think bishop e7 looks pretty good.
Pony does get control of this square, but I think this time maybe I can take it. And I don't know. This is risky, man. Open C file. This is the problem with my London. If he does not chicken out and attacks us like a madman, we get rolled. Can't even go there to attack here. So we got to be kind of careful. If bro goes there, we do have rook here to save it, so not the end of the world. Can go B, but pushing them pawns seems like a bad idea. He did not expect us to go back or what? Maybe he was expecting pawn push, saying if you take here, we take here, you take here, and kind of a mess. Maybe that was what he was expecting. We'll find out later, I guess. Or you can find out right now. I don't know. So we want to push, but the problem is he will hop in. That is the problem. And after hop, there is some serious pressure on the pawn. I'm not into taking the pony. We will just continue to push. But the pony is sitting there like an absolute menace. menace it is. Can't go there, can't go there, can't take, so that's good. I can't push right now because the pawn might crumble. Not sure if he wants it. Do I want to take? I don't think so. Takes queen here, juicer goes there, punches us. This pawn is hanging, but never take a pawn like that. Rook will go there and just go in.
I do like this position. I do like the position. Let's see. Is queen a5 a move now? Trying to attack here. There's no king b1. It could be a little ugly. Let's see. Bishop e5, trying to counterattack me. Let's say I take on a2. Let's say you take on here. There might already be some nastiness with bishop a4 even, potentially. Let's see. Take the rook, and I can take here. Bishop takes pawn b3. Looks interesting.
So the focus is on this. I think we can even go something like a queen here. Oh, I like that. With the idea to go f and kick the pony. Do a bit of a damage control scene. Yes, the pony is not trapped and go back here. But, we also save the pawn, prepare this. I like that. No need to go full crazy mode. Sometimes you got to be a bit, slow and steady. So what's the Doug up to? He did not also go crazy. He can go queen here. Let's say we go queen here. Bro munches on the pawn. We push it. He hops it back. And then what's going on? Takes is not a thing. He has protection. We go crazy on the attack. He goes B. I don't know. We go C. He goes the juicer to this way. We go G. It becomes a hot pot mess. And either we get cooked or he gets cooked. That's the way.
I'm not 100%. If they ever takes this knight in the center, I'm feeling good because my bishop's getting opened up. Let's just play it. Queen a5. It's a tricky move to deal with. Or at least make him think a little bit because we're a bit down on the clock. So,
but this just makes sense, saving the pawn. He's calculating something which I have no idea what he's calculating. Queen here makes sense. I really don't want to save the pawn. Queen here is risky, but we say bye-bye to the pawn. We're gonna push. Pony got to go back home somewhere. Can hop it back, but we can chop and not a concern. And we are saying we are in time. That's what we're trying to say. Maybe we're playing too fast. This pawn was not savable. Push was never a concern. Never a thing also. He can either take the pawn or go some kind of B business, fancying some tactics. Can even go juicer here. He has choices.
Wow, queen e3. Okay. I don't really know what the idea is. Queen a2, f3, knight c3, maybe. Could be a bit of fun, but not quite. So let's try and look for an attack. We need maximum aggression. Bishop a4. Okay, let's consider as well maybe this move. Nah, it doesn't look very good. Okay, let's just say I take the pawn, you play f3, I play knight d6. What are you gonna do? I don't see an immediate attack on me, and it looks fine. I guess bishop e5 again. Bishop, same move. Bishop a4. Okay, I got a move. Let's just take the pawn.
Mr. Dugman. The good thing is we are up on the time, which is fantastic. Always good to be up on the tic-tac-toe clock. But if there's a knockout punch punching us out, that could be a problem. Let's see. Let us see. Mr. Dugman. Okay, he's having a big deep think. What is he up to? Maybe it's because this is kind of scary. I can say, oh, this attack is fake, but when you're defending it, you start seeing ghosts. That is why they say something like threat is greater than execution and whatnot. So we're just saying, I'm gonna punch you, and he is panicking. He sees that there's a free pawn, but one pawn is not enough for the glory. Okay, I can hop in. Does he have the idea to go pony here? I did not see that, but maybe that is an idea. And after takes, we take the pony. He checks, we go there, he pins us. It's a mess. It's a hot pot mess. Okay, we got to pressure him out on the tic-tac-toe clock. Otherwise, the dug will dug our hole. We're kind of becoming poet. Nice. So pony here is an idea to consider. I did not consider it. That is an idea. Otherwise, just go back. B is also interesting. Oh, B is interesting because we don't want to take and let him open up the house. But maybe we can because we can hop the pony. Bro, he has too many choices. That's a problem. B is interesting. Pony here is interesting. Going back is simple. You know, the non-risk vanilla life. But sometimes you got to have, I don't know, a chocolate chip, not to be. So it's fine. We can push, believe in the attacking business. If he hops in, we will chop the pony off because we want to get G6 ASAP. If we don't get that, then we are toast.
Wow, H5. He has no fear. Even allowing stuff like knight c4. That seems crazy. Knight c4, you have to take. Let's say pawn takes, opens up my bishop. And then, I don't even know, h6? Like, bishop d5 takes here, rook takes, c3? I don't know what's going on there. Extremely aggressive. Extremely aggressive. What about this? You know what? I'm not gonna overthink it. I think this has to be the way, right?
Pony can hop here, but again we'll take it. Also, we get to pin this out, so this will be probably a bit of a tomato on the side. Salad is good for you, but not this kind of salad. So focus. He needs to find some good moves because the time advantage is kind of real. 8 to 3 is no joke. Like, I mean, if he wins the king, then obviously he wins the game. But Fishy might say black is better, but as a human, it's very tricky. This is why we say London is the way to the glory land. Doesn't matter, bro. It's 2400. Doesn't matter. We are dumb. Doesn't matter. Play the London. Punch the kid. Mr. Doug down to 3 minutes. Life is rough. I can't find a good move for him, but that is because I'm dumb. I'm sure he finds some crazy tactics. What are we digging, man? He's still thinking. Does not look good at all, man. 2 minutes 40 on the tic-tac-toe. Maybe he should believe his instincts, you know. Pick up the pace a bit. I don't want to be too critical about his pace. Could we have taken there? No, right? He just takes here. I didn't even consider it. We just went autopilot. This is why they say only monkeys play London. Ooh, not nice. Okay. This has a threat that is to double attack the pawn. Makes sense? Can he sacrifice? Technically, yes. And after we take, he can push the pawn and pin win this. So there is a very, very concrete idea behind it. But after say takes ease, if he tries to do some kind of pin win, there is another idea that is to hop the pony there. So there is ideas to takes and hop. So two crazy ideas. We need to be a bit precise here. We can't hop here as a check and we got to go back and we get nothing out of it. So can't do some coverage business. B is bad because he just takes it. Can go rook here for the safety purposes. Saying if you take, we can take with the rookie. I like the safety first. Hop the pony, we chop. If he pushes, we go there. I'm a big safety enjoyer. But the problem with this is when we get G, the rooks will no longer be connected. So it has a bit of a drawback. Let's say one day we get G, he takes this way, we take this way, he takes the rook. Yes, we have protection, but just a bit too much. But this is a solid idea, you know, takes. And if I take here, the pony can hop in. Oh, that's even better. He doesn't even need to go for the pin win. So rook here is the need to so that the pony can never hop. I mean, technically, if we are panicking a bit, we can take the pony down because we are too afraid of the pony. And now if he sacrifices, we can take it back. And now if he does the pin win, we do have rook here. I kind of like that more than my rook here idea. But this juicer is so good, it's kind of hard to give it away. Sacrifice won't be there as we have protection. If he goes B, we go C. Juicer here could be an idea. I don't know. We can. Okay, so there's a very interesting idea that we take. He takes, and we do some random G business, and he goes B. with the idea to pressure. And if I go C, he goes juicer there. And I don't know what he's cooking. He's cooking nothing, right? I can't take as he can sacrifice the rook. And if I take, there's a pawn here. It becomes too messy. Too messy. My brain can't figure it out.
Ooh, we actually have bishop c2, or maybe even rook c2, bishop takes, knight c4. That looks funky. Probably bishop. No, bishop c2. Rook c2 might be better because then there's queen b3 if bishop c2. Ooh, some really, really cool lines here. Like his king gets away if like for example, bishop c2, knight c4, queen b3, bishop takes, knight e3, king d2, and I take the rook, but I've already given up material, so that's not very good. But if rook c2, bishop c2, knight c4, no more queen b3, b2 is loose, pawn covers here, that could be very, very nice indeed. Maybe bishop d6 should be played. But let's try some more funkiness. Takes, no, takes. Let's say takes, here, b3. Then knight c3. And not so good. Not so good. So if takes, we just have to take, but then we have this here, b3, knight c3. And we might have some rook takes, queen takes, bishop check, rook here. Ooh, I don't know.
So rook here is an idea, takes is an idea. G is an idea, but I don't buy it. We need a bit of a defensive move. So let's say we take, then we can't go rook here. So that's also a problem. So takes, we go G. He goes, I don't know, B business for the glory. What is he threatening after B? To take it, right? That's a solid threat. That is a bit of a threat. Can we just hop in after that? Bro checks, we run. Maybe he munches on the pawn. It is a problem. Problem is after this check, king takes, there's no concrete continuation. Oh man. So do we go G? No, we can't go G. We have to find a defensive move. Rook here makes sense to defend it. Can he go B again with the idea to sacrifice? Because this time when there's a sacrifice, maybe not to be. We go rook here for the defense. Absolute defending champion. Oh man, I couldn't figure it out. We spent 3 minutes 30 seconds finding the defense, which might be a mustard. Fishy would be like, just go for it. Just take the pony down. But I didn't want to give my juicer, man. I didn't want to. Okay, so our so-called time advantage went from, double to half. So that's sad.
Wait, can I go bishop c2 here? No. Gotta watch the clock. What am I doing? I need to move. Okay, let's play this one.
If he hops, the pony will die. We'll give this one instead of the other one. But the problem, if this pony juicer goes away, g6 becomes a bit less impactful as the juicer is not there to help it. Man, it's gonna turn into the bullet pass. Bullet is the way. Sacrifice can take with the rookie. Does he have an idea to take here? Rook takes, and then we take and then we hop? Probably not, because we can take with the king. He hopped in, got to chop off the pony, can't let the pony live. He's threatening some kind of C business into take C's. We got the defense, so not a problem. So after C takes, there's no check. And if he takes, we can hop here and live a happy life. He has a check, we will run, he'll try, we'll cry, and it's a mess. Let's go. I can't go C because there's a free rookie. So believe in the counter attack. Do we have the counter attack? I don't know. C looks deadly. We got to chop, he got to chop. We got to hop. He does some check business. Oh, he's saying I will take the rook down and then get the C, and then there's a mate. So that's a concrete plan. We take the pawn. Bro takes the rookie. We take another pawn. He takes here. We take there. And then he gets the C. And we can never ever take the pawn. So I think we might have fumbled.
Okay. I mean, I just have to make some instinctive moves. Otherwise, I'll flag. Blitz versus bullet, not very smart. Do I have c3 now? Take, queen a3. Bishop b4. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. So takes, let's say takes. Okay, what? Let's go c3.
If we did, okay, there's a mate here, so we got to take. There's no other choice. Got to believe in ourselves. There's a mate here, so got to take again. Checkmate is not there. We got the defense, but he can go rook takes, deflection and whatnot. We got to run away, and now he can take the pawn. I mean, there's no other choice, right? There's a pin-win angle. There is a pin-win angle. Not really, but kinda. I mean, he tries to pin and win. We can unpin. Oh, bro, this chess says not for us. Okay, we unpinned it. Not unpinned it. Got protection, if you call it that. We protect Mr. Pony, but queen here can't attack this. I thought he had this. He has this, but we can go rook here for defense. Okay, he kicked us. I will not just go crazy. Sacrifice the juicer. Bro takes this way. We take with the queen. But there's nothing. I can go back and he can push it. We don't win it, but I don't know, man. Let the juicer live. Push is fine, but we can go there and take it. So it does not work in his favor. Bro, I have no idea what's going on. We got to try. We got to try. If he ain't trying, then why are we crying? Can't touch me. We got the pin-win angle. We're trying to squeeze Mr. Duck on the tic-tac-toe clock. Position is probably completely lost. There's no hope. It's -5. Fishy is screaming, this is the way. This is the way. He castled. We got to take, right? Some rook check could be something, but not right now. Do we have queen takes? Kind of interesting idea. I think he can take, and maybe get a pin. Not sure if it works because juicer is there, not the other piece. 25 seconds. Sad life. Bro was smarter. Bro was better, but bro was slow. Okay, he went rook here. He has idea simple. Sacrifice this and then take here. We need a move. We don't got the move, man. Can we go king here, trying to save this? But he can take and win the piece. So that's a problem.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. Not enough time, I don't think. We are in trouble. This looks like a flag.
Bro, this is crazy town. He can't. We got protection. And now rook check into queen here is our glory land. We counter his counter. Everybody getting countered. Who is not getting countered? Nobody knows. It's a mess. Sacrifice is the way. This does not work as we have protection. So I think the sacrifice was bad. We got the glory. We should not have.
Oh, this looks really bad, actually. Because there's now mates. It's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. No. Let's resign. He was going to go for the queen h7.
Now rook check is the way. Oof, what a game. Game 2 by Mr. Doug. We got lucky in game 1, not gonna lie. We should have been rolled. So let's play the scam opening. Let's see what the scam is all about. Bro takes the pawn, we take the pawn. His problem was the time, so I think this time he'll play fast, put the fatty queen back, hop them ponies, and let's see what the kid is cooking.
Okay, game number 2. I'm gonna have to try and get over that last one, because that was a little bit rough. Bit of a choke there, but let's see. Okay, Scandi, let's go. Kick the queen. d4. I guess I'm just gonna have to make sure that I move quicker. I don't know what happened. The time slipped so fast. And then when all the complications were there, I mean, yeah. Rook c3 would have been nice, but can't have it all.
Rook can hop the pony, we can pin it. But he might not want to allow us that. And maybe do some, I don't know, maybe edge here, maybe juicer there. Some tricky move order. Up to him to figure it out. Feels a bit odd that he's thinking so quickly. You know, this is where we got the time advantage in game 1. Okay, h3 makes sense. We take the pony down. He brings out the fatty queen. We save our pawns. Now big question. Short castle, long castle, juicer here. That is the way. Now, if you go long castle right now, the problem is we can go there. I think he might have messed it up. That does not mean he lost the game. That just means we trade the pony. Fatty queen gets out. trade the fatty. We go into some boring, depressing endgame where he has the juicer pair advantage and we don't. It's equalish. He can squeeze us out. C4 is actually the most challenging way. I don't remember the exact way to deal with it. We can't allow him to take, but I think his plan is to do some kind of take sees into push. So we need to be a bit extra careful. Can we just hop the pony? He's gonna take, and the pawn is weak. I like hopping the pony. Bro takes, and then I know we take here. He can just squeeze it out. He can't attack the pawn. We will castle, we will defend it, but looks very dodgy. Oh, this is the challenging one. We hop, chop, chop, and we can castle and live happily ever after. I don't know, man. Maybe I think the best way is to take. So we decide not to take. This pawn will be forever and ever a target. So let this be the target.
Takes, and I'm going to go g3, try and attack this pawn. Rook c8. We can actually go bishop g2, because knight takes on d4, we just play king b1. And then your center is kind of collapsing.
Okay, he wants to put the juicer there, attack the pawn, pressure it out. We can go short castle and put the rook here for defense, or can long castle, put this for their defense. I don't like long because then them juicers are too razor sharp. So we castle, bro attacks the pawn. We put Mr. Rook here forever. One duty, that is to save the pawn. We can go rook here for the disco, but I don't think we get the disco. We can go rook here saying the disco will go, but he will just move the king away. This pawn is forever weak, man. If I can trade this guy for this, maybe we get some pressure ease, but not to be. Bro goes there attacking. We go there for the disco land. He runs away. We save the pawn. We can hop the pony also for the defense. So that's an idea, but using the pony for defense feels odd. We can never win this, right? Okay, he's putting the juicer there for something. Not to be. Let's set up the disco. He might go there poking us, saying you don't got the disco, I'll chop you. Maybe he can chop us. Can we sacrifice the rook and say we have some good checks? We do have some good checks, but it is questionable. Can go f. It's a bit risky, but we're trying to close the diagonal and just push it. But again, some dodgy choices by us. So what to do, man? We need to pick up a setup and stick with it, because we are the one getting pressured out. We can put the juicer here with the idea to go there and attack here, but it is very well defended. I don't know, man. We couldn't figure out the setup. Not sure what this was all about. He attacks this. We will put the rook here. The pawn does not die. Only one attacker. This double attacks, but he also has double defense, so he's fine.
Bishop e7. It's a weird move. I could also play h5. Get him to play h6. I think for now, I'm just going to play this, see which rook he moves to defend. He moves that rook, okay. In that case, I will go king b1. Yeah. My other rook can eventually maybe come here. Let's play rook d3, actually. Also, g4, g5 looks decent. Maybe g4 is good. I like it.
We have no plan. He's trying to push and squeeze us. Let's push here so that if we get kicked, we can go back here. And push into takes is nothing. So maintain the juicer on this very important diagonal, because if he has to go somewhere sad, it'll be kind of sad. Push, not a concern. Takes, not a concern. But what are we doing, man? Nothing. Just waiting. I can push it, but feels fake, right? He can go F and trick us. I can go back, asking him to push, but it's nothing. But I don't want him to push and put the juicer there. That'd be a bit on the trouble side. So he's planning to push, kick us back, push, and the juicer will be sad forever. That's the plan. Not a fan. Maybe after push, we can technically go here into rerouting the juicer, man. Reroute the juicer to some glory. Takes is never good, man. I don't know. We passing? We playing passing the parcel business or what? I don't like the position. This is why they say scam opening is a scam. We want him to push, and we will not go there, but we'll go there and say, yes, you attack us, but maybe not to be.
Wow, he plays just waiting move. I don't really think there's much of a plan there. So, what's my plan though? It's a good question. I might respond with a bit of a waiting move of my own. Just ask him what he's up to. Rook d3, maybe I can go this way, maybe I'm going to bring the rook this way. Let's just keep this pawn tension here, because now this h-pawn is locked. Maybe if the bishop... Yeah, let's just keep the pawn tension, because I don't think black can do anything. So, I'll just wait.
So what's the plan? He's doubling up the rooks, trying to get activity. We can go B. We can hop. Bro, where is our play? After rook here, he can still go push into attack. Man, struggling to come up. We can hop the pony here with the idea to go there to maybe take this down, but this pawn is weak forever and ever and ever. Sad days. Let's go rook here, trying to activate the rook. If it goes there, we can go B, so not the end of the world. Yes, he can push and poke us. Yeah, I think we're trolling Loki. He can go rook here, and yes, then we can hop the pony for some kind of rook trade. The pawn lives, we live another day, but it's so dodgy. If I can trade this for this, maybe I can get away with something.
I think I might bring my other rook to defend the pawn. Okay, so let's say I go here. Knight a5 makes sense. Rook c3. Knight c4. Maybe we go rook c1. Threatening bishop d5. Let's say b5, we have this. But then knight a3. King b2. Take, knight b5. Knight b5 is not legal. The knight's trapped. So bishop e7. Okay, that at least looks good. That looks good. So let's play this.
Okay, he used all the rook for the defense. I can hop, but that does absolutely nothing. Chop is nothing. I can push. Say if we go there, we're gonna be solid. I didn't want to, but we pushed it. I didn't really want him to push. And we will go there and say Juicer will stay there forever and ever. If you want to push into takes, you can do it. I did not want to do it, but we ended up doing it. Because this tension was killing me. You were panicking with the tension. Rook here does nothing except save the pawn, which is already saved. So we can say, what are you cooking? Now he does not have this to poke us or this to poke us. So the rooks can move a bit freely. You know, we can go rook here, say what is up. He attacks the pawn. We can go rook here for the defense. We can go B for the defense. Does he have F? No, we can always push into take, so we're fine. So use Mr. Rook for defense. No, wait, if I go rook here looks problematic. So maybe B is the need. And then what happens? Rook goes attacking. I don't know. We went B.
Okay. Now my rook can come into c5. I love these pawns here. Very nice. Taking a good amount of space. And potential of h6. They are also really easy to defend. Whereas g5 is more of a target.
Push the pawn. I didn't like rook sitting there and making fun of us. Okay, he's attacking the pony. We can hop. He's looking to double it up. The pawn is under pressure. We can hop this way to defend this way. And we can't take, right? Yeah. So we hop. He can't go rook here. He can. And the pawn is bad. The pawn is bad. Is rook here a threat? That is a threat. So that's a solid threat. Can I push? He can go there. Man, too many problems. Not gonna lie. Can we hop here? No. He takes, and simply wins the pawn. So that's a trouble. That is a big trouble. We push it. He goes here. We hop it back. The problem is he's not gonna take, but double up the rooks. And yes, I can take one of them, but can't take the other one. And then what's going on? He'll try to be active and whatnot. We try. So we'll probably take the rook here. I don't know, go rook there into pony there, trying to make some magic happen.
But now I can get both my rooks to the c file. And you have no more attack on my d pawn. So I'm very happy. So he's defending the pawn. I couldn't trade and just take the pawn because it's defended by the knight. But I do have control of the c-file, and now rook c6 is a serious threat, looking to invade the 6th rank. Okay, I think b3 here, right? Just b3. No, rook c6 not a threat, sorry. Rook c7, I guess. The knight defends c6. Let's play b3.
Bro takes, we can take this way, that way, and we are happy. And if we get to double, we are happy as well. B is the way, take the rookie down. We don't got the tactics, right? Yeah, just freebie. Can sacrifice, but feels a bit too much. So just take the rookie. Can't go there because after all the takesies, the pawn shall die and we are not in time to hop it back and win it. So not quick enough. Rook here into takes is an idea. Rook here is not there. 7th heaven is an idea. So we need some plan. Let's push and just save it. I mean, rook here is not a concern, but he will get active and problematic. Why so problematic, man? So we push, he does some rook here business, we do some rook here business, and we say we will slowly hop the pony and counter attack. King goes there and he's fine. We're trying to be solid, but we are not. We did not go rook here directly because I was afraid he was going to push and squeeze us. Don't like getting squeezed at all. Don't be the squeeze man.
Maybe rook here. Maybe my bishop should improve. No, because my bishop's always pressuring this pawn. I'm gonna put my rook here and threaten some invasion stuff.
He went there, trying to do something. We can activate the rook. He goes, I think we are fine. Maybe we're tripping. But we got the protection, so the piece lives. That's good. And if I can get the pony here, are we the tactical champion to do the trade? I don't think we are. I forgot one thing, that he can go rook here and we can't go pony here, as he can take and pin us. So maybe we fumbled. I don't know. Are we the fumbling kid? He's the fumbling kid. King here is good because then no, it's not good. I thought we could check, take. We can. And if we take here, we take here. Messy life as always. It is pretty messy. I don't know if after king here we should trade the rook or not. Looks reasonable, but might not be. So our plan is to hop, simply double attack and trade this for this, but it's always messy. This is a big moment. He needs to find a good move. I like king here because I don't think check, takes, into takesies, into, I don't know, juicer there. Attacking this is good enough for us. It might be, but push looks scary. His king is too active. Rook here also makes sense, just saying you can never hop. But the problem with this is he does lose control of the c file, but then he can go back and grab this. What is going on, man?
Maybe I should start bringing my king. Yes. Free up my dark squared bishop. But, then maybe knight c... No, knight c6 we have king d3 then. Then knight b4. Takes on a2. Let's say king d2. Maybe I play king c3. Maybe on knight c6 we play king c3. And then b4, king d3.
The plan is... Okay, he believed in it. So we're going to check, trade. If he takes here, we get the center one and we believe we are fine. And he believes it's not. So let's see who's the real believer. Are we believing? Is he believing? Or nobody's believing? If he does not take, we can go back and save it. Unless he believes he has king here to king here, then we are dumb. Okay, he's believing in that. But I think I can first give a check, kick him, and then hop it back, and then it's maybe a bit solid. That way he does not get the entry. Just trying to be the trickster. Man, this user is going to be so dumb. It's so sad. Got to save the pawn. If he attacks this from this side, we can save it. But if he attacks this from the back side, we get punched. So we need this juicer to go here.
Bishop d2, a5. Then f4 could be an inclusion. How do I break through? How to break through? Let's play f4.
I still like this. And I push. Okay, he goes the other way. Takes. We believe takes, and we are fine. That's what we believe in. Activate the king. Takesies. We don't believe the passer will run, and we believe this trade is good for us. Okay, that's what we believe. I think it's just a draw. Maybe I'm tripping. Because now push takes is fine. This pawn will never run. The only concerning part is some kind of sacrifice into pony here into king here, which feels honestly fake. So I don't buy his trade. So we'll push it just to avoid the business. And then the pawn is not running. Can we go king here to save it? Because then the pony is free to be a menace. Once the king reaches there, the pony can hop. But I go there. Can he push it? And no, we got it. So I don't know. Maybe he overestimated his passer.
So I think I'm gonna play bishop h3, king here, and then some bishop f1 to d3.
We can go king here to say no. We can go pony here to say no pushing. So maybe we rushed out the setup. But I think after pony here and some kind of king here business, we should never be in trouble. So let us see. Do we go king here or we go pony here? That's the question. I like pony here and do some kind of king here into f, but that takes is never there. So maybe it's just a draw.
This is really hard to win. I don't see a way through. Seems like he's blockading. Maybe I can poke? Poke here, I guess.
But I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. He might go juicer here to say no pushing allowed. We go back. And if he attacks, we can go there to save it. And maybe it's just a draw. We push king here. I don't think this pawn dies. I don't think this pawn pushes. Maybe it's just a draw. We push it just to not keep it on a dark square. We can hop pony here forever. He has no entry. Okay, that's an idea. That could be the tomato because after takes, we go king here. And if he pushes, we go king here. And if he pushes, we have time. So we take, go forever here. He's waiting. And the thing is, whenever we go here, he will go there to save it. And we don't have a passing move to win the pawn. So the takes he does not take us to glory. I thought after takes, we can walk it back and then go there. But not to be. It's just the way. So we take, he goes there. He can't push as we will be in time. But then he can go there. And if I go there, he goes there. We go there. I think that's how he fumbles. So takes. And we believe it's just a draw.
I actually don't know if this is a win. Wait a minute. Take. Here. Guys, did I just throw? Oh my god. I think I just threw this game too. What? Is it a Zugzwang? Jeez.
We believe it's just a draw. And just a draw. Nobody wins this. Yeah, the pawn ain't running. He doesn't got the passer. He just go wait forever and ever. And whenever you go there, he goes king here. And there's no triangulation, manipulation business. And maybe just a sad draw. Maybe we should have waited a bit more. But I guess flagging is not nice, they say. Yeah, he's just going to go left, right. We can never push. I don't think we got it. Yeah, it's a draw. He'll go king here whenever we do the business. And it's just a draw. If only after this, we had a passing move like pawn here. Yeah, we'll take the draw. GG's. GG's indeed.
Well, what to do? What to do? Bye.